Okay, today is, what is it? Thursday, July 1st, right? Oh, July 2nd. I don't know what day it is. Today is Thursday, July 2nd, 2020, and I am with
Tanay.
Tanay. Okay. And okay, so we've done we've covered a lot of stuff, but there's still more material to cover. Okay, so today I want to do a short review of conditionals and then have you do it by yourself and have you flex, right? Have you flex today. So today is the, oops, I can't spell, conditionals. So today is the conditionals badge. Okay, and and so just give you an idea of the roadmap. So this month, I'm hoping we can knock out functions, and recursion. Okay, functions and recursion. They're I would say they're intermediate to advanced topics. So we've covered values, variables. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We need to do. I'm sorry. We're gonna do looping next week. Looping. Looping. You know, we're gonna do for loops, and I'll show you some of that looping, and then we'll move to functions. Functions, and then we're gonna do recursion. So looping, so today conditionals, and then hopefully this month we can knock out looping and functions, then functions and recursion. Okay, and so that will bring you up to level close to or at level 1. So, and then so level 2 will be OOP, object-oriented programming. So we talk about classes, methods, classes, objects, methods. But you need to understand. This is basically what we call structural programming. Okay, and then in level 2 will be OOP. Okay. So your mother used to be a Java coder, so Java is OOP. I mean, the language is very OOP oriented. Classes, methods is more advanced. So that's the idea. And so the idea is that maybe not this month, but by the end of this month, you should be able to make your own programs. Well, not like a video game. You know, so so the idea is you'll be able to. So I'll give you coding problems to do, coding exercises where you're going to do most of it yourself. You know, it's okay to ask your mother for help, but you just try to do it as much as possible by yourself. Of course, you can search Google. You know, you don't have to. You know. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen and. Okay, so conditionals.
Master Han.
Yes, you need to use wash your hands.
No, I was just saying it wasn't appearing, and then it just happened.
Well, you have to keep in mind a lot of people are using internet all over the world, so there's a lot of traffic. So there's going to be a lot of lag.
So it was loading then.
Well, you have to keep in mind that there's traffic in your local area. So depending on how many people are using the internet in your area, so that can cause lag.
About 1,900 people.
Well, I mean,
that's not even half of the people in Oakville.
Well, you have to keep in mind that it's a global network, so the more people are using the internet, the more you know. And unfortunately, every day, more and more people are joining, you know, are using the internet. You know, people, when somebody gets a new phone or gets a
Mm-hmm.
new laptop or a Chromebook or a computer, desktop,
Oh,
then they're, you know, you're adding more and more people to the internet.
oh my
A lot of people,
god.
right? But also represents a lot of opportunity, right? Okay, so we can use the same variable names. We can use the same variable. Okay. So I don't think I posted it yet, but I'll post. Did I already do that? I don't think I posted the looping yet. So I'll do that. I'll do looping. Nope, doesn't look like I've done it yet. I do have I already made the Loom video for it. I already did the Loom video, looping. So it's looping. I already made a Loom video for looping. So you can watch that over between now and when I see you again on Tuesday. So you need to watch that video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what did I do with that? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Why don't you do this right now? Why don't you open up JDoodle, open up JDoodle or pythontutor.com on your end, and
Okay.
we'll just do it now because you'll need to do it. You'll need to do it anyway. So
Wait, Python Tutor or JDoodle? Which
yeah,
one?
either one.
Okay. Should I share my screen?
Not yet, not yet. Just open it up. Have it ready to go.
Okay.
And I thought no, I did not. Okay. So when you have it open, I want you to open up the Earn Your Conditionals badge post. And then what you can do is you can just copy, copy these variables. Just copy these variables into your code editor, save you some time.
Wait, Master Han.
Yes.
I didn't see. I was still going into JDoodle. Okay, now back to Zoom. Back to Zoom. Okay.
I thought I had a no. I thought I had one. Did I not have one? Or maybe I have it in this trinket thing. Yeah, I think I have it in this trinket thing. You have it open?
JDoodle, yeah.
Okay, so I want you to go to Google Classroom,
Mm-hmm.
and then under classwork, you want to go to the conditional section.
Classwork conditionals, okay.
And then you want to open up the Earn Your Conditionals badge assignment. Open that up. And then just copy and paste the 4 variables into your code editor. Homework done, room clean, egg, spam, just copy and paste that into your code editor. So save you some time typing it up. You still can't copy and paste?
No, I'm doing it right now. Control Shift A. Wait, something happened.
Nothing's copying over?
I'm in JDoodle and somebody else's code is here. I'm just gonna delete it.
Yeah, that's the default. They have it in it. Don't worry about that. Just delete it.
Okay, now going back over here.
If you don't create an account in JDoodle, nothing, you won't be able to save anything. But you'll see this default code.
It's not letting me.
It's not letting you save anything.
It's not letting
Not
me
letting you copy it.
I can just write it. Okay.
Okay, then, okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, so just you can start to share.
Okay, 1 minute. O-N-E. Okay. Going into this new tab, going over there. Press share, screen, this one, share. Google, online Java. Master Han, can you see my screen?
There's a lag, so it's coming up.
What about now?
Don't see, I mean, I see that you're sharing. I don't see anything yet. Are you sure you selected the screen that you selected the screen that you want to share?
Let me try again.
Yeah, try again.
There's a lag with my computer. I'm gonna go to Google.
Yeah. Oops. Drop that.
Screen. Share this one. Share.
Okay, I see something.
Let's see. The Google Classroom.
Yeah, I see Google Classroom.
Now are we in JDoodle?
Okay, you know what? Just to save you from typing a lot, so let's just change homework done. Just change it to HW.
Okay.
They save you from typing so much.
Into RC.
Just HW, and then right, RC, and just make clean room RC. Tanay, is that how we spell false?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's how you spell false.
How do you spell in Python? Okay, better. Okay, so let's make two variables, integer variables. Let's just make it egg. Let's just go with EG and SP. Save you from typing too much.
EG equals to SP equals to B.
Okay, so let's go through all the comparisons. So let's do print. So you can do any combination of variables. So you could do so just put print statements and then with the conditions. One for each comparison. Let's see how many you can remember, right?
Okay. Wait, do I do one for every single one? Like,
Well,
for
do
each-
one example of each comparison. You don't have to, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to do more than one for each comparison operator. I'm just saying you can combine the variables, but you know. But you need to put that in a print statement, otherwise nothing will print. We won't see anything. Well, homework HW is a Boolean. EG is an integer. So they would never be equal they will never be equal anyway. Well, where are the parentheses? You're missing parentheses. Hello, parentheses. Tonight you need to practice. You need to practice. I shouldn't have to tell you to put in parentheses. No spaces. Tonight. T and the parentheses. I don't want to see spaces. You need to practice today. You need to practice. You're forgetting everything.
It says no public class found to execute. What does that even mean?
No public is found to execute. I'm trying to see. Oh, you picked the wrong language today. This is Java.
Oh, this is.
Picked Java.
Oh, it says online Java. Leave. Python. Here we go. There we go. Whoa, what's this?
It's the default code you see. Every time you open it up, it's default code. Just delete all of it. You don't need it.
Okay. HW equals.
Space today. Spaces. Okay, you need to practice today. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You should have the formatting already. You should know how to do the formatting. No, that was fine. That was fine. Why are you deleting it? Can you make the screen bigger?
How do I do that?
Control plus.
Control
plus or command plus.
Control.
Yeah, a little bit. One more time. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. No, that's too big. Tanay, that's too big. Okay, that's fine. Just leave it. Yeah, just okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What was that? Okay. C equals. Next is each equals plus period. Okay.
There's nothing to execute, Tanay.
Right. Okay. E.g. print SP.
Tanay, you don't need to execute. Let's just do all of them. Let's just do all of them first.
Okay.
Just do all of them. Okay, so that's the equality.
Now the inequality.
Inequality.
Which one is it? Print HW.
Well, you wouldn't really. Well, I wouldn't. Let's not use the Booleans. Just stick with the integer variables. Okay.
Okay. SP.
Okay, we have equality, inequality, and then what else we have? We have four more.
Four more. Okay. All right. Two. Oh, what is that? Okay.
Today, you need to practice typing.
I'm gonna use this one. Do I use the Booleans for this one?
No, that wouldn't make any sense.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep using the integer variables.
E.g. space. All right. SP.
You can just why don't you just copy and paste it, and then you just change the operator. Why don't you do that?
I can try. Control Shift A. Control Shift V. Nope. Not
No,
working.
it's a Control C, Control V.
Close Control C, Control V.
Control C, Control V.
Wait, Master Han, but this is what Control C does. Just brings out the debugger.
Okay, then I don't know. This is a Chromebook, right?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. I'll have to look up I'll have to Google it, but okay. Well, try to Google it after the session, then just try to Google it, see what it is. But
okay. Print.
I'll look it up right now. You just keep typing. How do you copy and commit Chromebook? I don't know. I didn't realize Chromebooks were that complicated. Chromebook copy. Apparently they don't have it.
That's weird because it worked.
Well, here it says Google's telling me that in Chromebook it's Control C, Control V. There's a control button?
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's.
This is what it's telling
Yeah,
me.
I've been doing shift control. I've been
No,
doing
no, it's just
shift.
control. It's only control C, control V.
Okay.
I don't know who told you to do control shift. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's try that. Control C, not control shift. Just control C. Control C.
Control V. Yes.
Why were you hitting control shift?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Okay. Equality, inequality, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, greater than. Okay. Yeah. No, you don't have to do that again. You don't have to copy it again. Just control V. You can just paste it in. The computer remembers what you copied.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the same one.
No, that's the same one.
There
Okay.
we go.
Equality, inequality, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, greater than or less than. Okay. So let's run the code, and then so it should be false, true, false, true. I don't know. I forget what the
False.
false, true, true, false, false, true. Okay. That's a pattern, I guess.
False.
Okay, so now let's do if statement.
An if statement.
You can delete all those print statements right now. We don't need them anymore.
Okay.
What are you doing? Why did you delete all those?
You said delete everything.
I just said the print statements.
Okay.
Tanay, you still need the variables. No, just Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Just keep hitting Control Z. Okay. No. Now delete the print statements. Now you can just delete the print statements. Slow down. You're deleting everything. Okay. So let's do a simple if statement. So you could use the Booleans, or you could use the, let's put a space, let's put an extra line. Yeah, thank you.
If.
You don't really need those parentheses. You can use parentheses, you don't need it. You can get rid of parentheses. You don't need those parentheses.
HW equals
Space. Thank you. That's not equality. One equal sign is not equality.
I'm not doing
Today,
equality.
one equal sign does not represent equality.
I'm not trying to do equality.
No. But you wouldn't do an assignment inside the condition. You're doing a condition. You're doing an assignment inside the condition. That's not what, you don't do that in the condition. Today, something's missing. What comes after the true? Today, did you watch my video? It doesn't seem like you watched the video. Okay. What comes after true? What do we need after true?
What comes after? I don't know. I don't know. I think parentheses come after true.
No parentheses, no.
The print comes after true, then the print statement.
Well, the print statement should be indented, by the way. So it shouldn't be at the same level as the if statement. But what do we need after true?
Over here.
Yeah, what do we need? We need something in there.
And I don't know.
Well, what symbols have you learned? What symbols do you know?
Equality.
Parentheses? No, not parentheses. What other symbols have you used?
Equality.
Okay, you already used that, but what comes after true? Not parentheses. What other things have you typed in at the end?
Inequality.
Not at the end.
No, greater than, less than.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm saying after true. We need something after true. That tells Python that you're going to create a block of code inside. If condition something, then you can type out your block of code. It starts with the letter C.
Colon?
Right, colon. Okay. Tanay, you need to rewatch my video. I shouldn't have to tell you to put a colon. You should already know that. Okay. 2 spaces. Put in 2 spaces, not just 1 space. Indent 2 spaces. Okay.
Print.
No, no poop. Let's not do that. No poop, please. Come on.
Okay.
And that wasn't even a string. That was just a variable name. You put in a variable name. You didn't even make it. You didn't create a variable, you know. What is good job? What is a good job supposed to be? Right.
Wait, what is this? I'm trying to put it on, but it keeps on giving me this.
Yeah, because you need to create. Let's do it over. Delete that. Okay, let's try that. You need to put in the double quotes first. Right.
Oh.
You need to put double quotes first. Okay. Okay, so let's run the code, make sure it's working.
Execute.
Well, there's a problem. Yeah. What's the problem today? Why are you not seeing anything?
Wait. I got an idea.
No, that's not going to work. Indentation, Tanay. Indentation. Is that where it's indented? Right. Tanay, you have to you have to re-watch my video, okay? You have to look at the formatting. What comes after the else, Tanay? Something's missing.
Colon.
Yeah, where's the colon? I don't see a colon. No, not there. Okay. And that's where you put the print? Right after the colon?
No.
No. Let's fix the indentation, Tanay. Let's fix the indentation. Those 2 print statements, they should be at the same level.
There we go.
You got to practice putting it in the correct format because Python will generate a lot of error messages if you just put it anywhere, if you don't use the correct formatting. If you don't use the correct indentations, it just nothing, you can't get the code to work. Do your homework. Tanay, one exclamation mark is enough, okay? One exclamation mark. Nobody shouts at you to do your homework today. I'm pretty sure no one shouts at you to do your homework.
Yeah, I know, but
okay.
I just think it's
Okay.
funny.
Okay, so that's good. So you did the ifs, well, with my help. You did the if and the if else. So what is the last thing we need to do?
Else if.
Right. So you just insert that into, yeah, just insert it. Oh, the else if goes at the end? Where does the else if go? Not at the end, Tanay.
In the middle, right?
Well, if it doesn't, well, if it's not at the end, then it must be where? Right. Not there, Tanay. Did you watch my video?
No.
It doesn't look like you watched any of my video. Okay.
I couldn't find the time. Here, right?
Not there, Tanay. That's not the middle. That's still the else. If, elif, else. If, elif, else. It's not if, else, elif.
Oh.
Indentation, Tanay. Indentation. Okay, what goes after the elif? What do we need to put in? No. Before that, what do we need?
Elif.
What do we need?
If
homework is true, we print good job. If something is true or not true or whatever, I don't know, then we do something else. So these are three, so we're gonna have three different paths. Path A, path B, path C. So what do we need to put in after the elif? It's another if statement. Else if what?
Else if equals.
You have two Booleans. You have HW and RC. So
Need another Boolean.
well, you already made the Boolean. So what do we need to do? Put in there. Else if what? What do we need in there? What is HW equals true? What is that? What do we call that?
I call that homework done equals
No,
true.
what do we call that? What do we call homework done equals true? What do we call that whole thing?
Call it homework is done.
No. I'm saying, what do we call that in coding? What does that represent?
Oh. It represents an if statement.
Okay, I said inside the if statement, what is that? If blank, what is the blank thing? If blank, then we do something. But what does the computer need to check?
The computer needs to check if there is a blank.
Right, so you typed in HW equals true. What do we call those things? That's the thing that computer is checking for. If it's true, then it does something. If it's not true, then it doesn't do it.
If it's not true.
What do we call that? If Tanay does his homework, then he gets a cake. So what do we call that?
Then you call that conditioning.
Right, it's a condition, right? So if we have an else if, so that's another if statement. So what do we need after an if? You just said it.
Not a colon.
No. Before the colon, right? We need a condition. Okay.
I said not a colon. Need a condition.
Okay. So elif what? So what is the condition? Elif what? What is the condition? So you need to put in a condition.
The condition will be.
You have two Booleans. You have HW and RC. So you have two Booleans.
So elif C. Oh wait.
Right. How could you have not time? Your school's finished now.
Still have to do homework.
Okay, well, I have homework I need you to do too. Addie's gonna, you want Addie to catch up with you and then pass you?
No.
Today, after false, something is missing. What do we need after false? Thank you, okay. Indent, indent, indent. Okay. Today, you should already know the formatting by now. I shouldn't have to keep telling you, okay? You need to practice the if, else, if, else. You need to practice that. You need to understand the formatting.
Print.
So if you don't clean your room, that was good. Okay. So something will print out. Something will definitely print out. Okay. Nobody calls you a bad boy. Give me a break. Okay. You're a bad boy, huh? You forgot all the formatting. Okay. Okay. Today, you need to next week, I shouldn't have to be telling you how to format. You should already know how to do all the formatting, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm not the typing teacher. You need to do that by yourself. Okay, you can stop the share.
Wait, I don't see what happened.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes!
You're hilarious. Today, when you remember all the formatting, then I'll say good job, okay? Okay. Okay. So in Python, in other languages like Java, they use these curly braces. Okay? They use these curly braces. Python doesn't have that.
Okay.
Python doesn't use these curly braces. See that? So in Python uses indentation.
Okay.
And it uses tabs, spaces, and new lines. Okay? So that's the only way that Python knows that you have a block of code that's separate from the other block of code. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so
What are tabs?
well, they're like spaces, but they're like spaces, but not exactly.
Okay.
Okay, let's see, what time is it? Okay, so I'm just gonna show you, quickly review with you what looping is. And I already have an example already. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna make it bigger. Sorry, it's really small. Okay, so can you see this? Okay, no, that was too big. So we have this loop here, right? This for loop. For x in range 10, print x. Okay. So it's gonna print. I'm sorry.
I don't see anything. All I
You don't
see
see
is
anything yet? Okay, I'll wait.
all I see is 4x in range
Right,
10.
right. So it's gonna output the 10 numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they're going to be all on its own line. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm running the code. And you see here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay?
Why is it printing again?
I'm sorry? Because I have another loop. So this is the for loop. For x in range 10, print x. Now remember here, we have a colon. You see the colon? Okay, for x in range 10, colon. And then I indent. I'm sorry?
Yes.
And you see I indent, right? So I have one, so I have a tab. So I have a tab here in front of the print. So this print x, it's inside a block of code. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now I have this while loop. Okay. So it's 4 lines of code. So first I create a variable x and I make it 0. And then what is the condition of this in this while loop tonight? What is the condition? What is the condition?
Let me see that. Wait, something happened, Master Hun. I can't see you. Or your screen.
No, you can't see it or screen.
Wait, let me try this. Go over here, then go over here. Then go back.
Go back.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Okay, you can see the screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 4 lines of code. So what is the condition here? What is the condition?
Okay. I think the condition is greater than.
It's greater
I think
than?
that's greater. No, that's less than.
So what is
I
the
can't
condition?
tell the difference.
What is the condition?
Less than.
Okay, well, what's the whole condition?
X less than 10.
Okay, so while today, let's focus. So while x is less than 10, what is it going to do? What is it going to do inside this block of code today?
It's going to. What's it gonna do inside of it?
Yeah, lines 28 and 29.
20.
What does it do inside that block of code?
It prints x and
Prints
then
x.
x equals x plus 1.
So x is going to go up, increment 1 each loop. Okay? So x is 0 and 26. Then it goes inside the while loop. Is 0 less than 10?
Yes.
Tanay, please stop that. So x, 0 is less than 10, so what does it do? So what's going to happen inside the loop?
Then it's gonna make it go from 0 to 9.
Oh, well, first, before it does that, what is the first thing it does?
0 plus 1, which is 1.
No, before that.
Print 0.
It's going to print 0, and then what's going to happen to x?
Then x is gonna turn into 1. Print
Right,
1.
it's going to go up from 0 to 1.
2,
Okay.
print 2, 3, print
And then
3,
and
etc.
then it's going to go back to the while loop. And then what it's going to do at the while header? What is that going to do? Line 27 again.
Wait, what was the question even?
X was 0.
Yep.
Then it prints 0. No, at first it checks, is 0 less than 10?
Yeah.
Then it prints 0, and then it adds 1 to x. So then x now becomes 1. Then it's going to go back to line, then it goes back to 27. And what does it do at 27 again? Line 27. What is it going to do on line 27?
If 1 is over 10.
Right, it's going to check to make sure x is still less than 10. Okay, let's say, so we print 0, we print 1, we print 2, we print 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we go to 9. X is 9. So line 27, x is 9. Is 9 less than 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So the while loop will loop one more time. So what is the last thing it does in the loop? So it's going to loop, what is going to, x is 9, then what is going to happen?
Okay, so x is
X
9.
is 9, x 9 is less than 10, so its condition is still true.
Mm-hmm.
So then what does it do next?
It adds 1 to
No.
see.
Before it does that, there's
It
something
goes,
it does before.
it goes to see if 9 is over 10. It isn't, so it prints 9.
Right, it's going to print
Then
9.
Then it adds 1.
Okay, so then what is x? What is
Then
x?
x is 10.
10.
It sees 10 is under 10. It's not, so it stops.
Stops, very good, stops, okay. But the output is exactly the same as the for loop, right? The output is the same. You see that, right?
Yeah.
The output is the same. The result is the same. But what's the difference between the for loop and the while loop? What do you see that's the difference? What's the biggest difference?
The while loop keeps on, like, it keeps on, like, it does it one by one, but the for loop does it, like, all together.
The for loop does not do it all together. It does one by one too. But what's the difference? Look, don't you notice the difference between the while loop
With
and the
the
for
while
loop?
loop, it, for the for loop, like the block of code inside the loop has only one line of code.
Right. So what's the biggest difference? What's the biggest difference? What's the biggest difference between the for what?
The for loop is shorter.
Right, the for loop is shorter, okay? Okay, but they do exactly the same things. Okay?
Really?
Okay. How many lines of code can I have inside of the block of code? For the for loop and the while loop, how many lines of code can I have inside? Is there a limit?
To how many lines you can have inside? No.
No. But I mean, obviously, I don't want to have too many things, right?
Yep.
I don't want to have too many things because then it's hard to read, right?
Yep.